Good afternoon, everybody. I am heat exhausted. It is very hot out there. I decided to go to the flea market this morning anyway because I don't know, but there's something about the way the flea market is awake again, and it's great to get out there. But you got to get out early. I mean, I got out at 8:30 and I left at 10, which was good timing. Uh, if the thumbnail took, then you saw the big thing I got today, and I also got to meet somebody from Pennsylvania. He I put this right here. This is the thing. This is the big $20 thing. I am excited about this because out of all the things that I didn't get from Microman when I had a friend in Japan named Rick Ruff, this is the one thing I regret I didn't get. Now, not this particular one because this is Transformers. This is from Generation 1. This is the Micromaster Autobot, Autobot Countdown. It's the base. And they reused this mold in the Microman 1999 series. I think it was one of the last things they ever built. And I was just like, nah, I'll pass on it. And I regret passing on it. It did come with an exclusive Edison figure. One of the reasons I passed on it. I mean, not passed on it. One of the reasons I regret passing on it. And now it's mine. It was $20. It's in a really filthy, disgusting box that feels like it's been in somebody's basement. I'm afraid that's going to crawl out of there. But then again, I got 4 cats, so I think that'll be good. I just don't want any spiders to come out of this thing. But it smells like it's been in somebody's basement since the 90s? Because I know my little brother was totally into these right here. This is when I was getting out of Micronauts, what am I saying? Transformers, and my little brother was getting into it. So the guy I met from Pennsylvania is really cool. I thought he's like half my age, but he said something about collecting 70s robots, and he said Shogun Warriors. I'm like going, all right, I thought, man, you got to be kidding me. Are you like my son or something? I was like, he must be a clone of me or something, because I could not believe that he was into it. I'm holding this camera because I also bought this today, so I hope this works because my previous tripod, I've got it, well, you can't really tell because it's closed up. It's got a broken leg on it, so I did have to get one of those. Now, okay, so while I was outside, woman had a bunch of DVDs and CDs for $1 each, so I picked up Evanescence, The Fallen, but I can't tell if this is actually it. All right, good, because I didn't have my glasses on outside because it was like really bright. So Evanescence, The Fallen, good. $1. I do like Evanescence. I just don't have any of their DVDs. All right, another guy had some Star Trek stuff, just 2 things. He had 3 things. He was like, well, I'll give you all 3 for $5. Like, I'll get these 2 things for $4. The reason I was like, not interested is the other one was just a printout. It was a picture. I don't know if it was a glossy or what. I wasn't paying too much attention because like it's a black and white picture of Kirk and some, I don't know, Spock, or I can't remember off the top of my head now. I was like, is it supposed to be signed? Because I don't see the significance of it. It's something I could print off of my printer for $2 or less if I had a printer. All right, but this was actually sealed. Oh, no, it wasn't sealed. I was just surprised it was in its original bag because I was like, it's the Star Trek Official Fan Club Special Issue Star Trek The Next Generation. Now, I used to have a subscription to some Star Trek magazine back in the day. I can't remember which one it was, but I have a ton of the Star Trek magazines still. Oh, the cards are still in it. Yes, the cards are still in it. I'm excited. So we'll look at that on another day. Right now, I'm just trying to go through the stuff I got. This was also $2. It was a Star Trek The Undiscovered Country, one of the worst movies ever. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, but I hated this movie. The only funny part I found in it was whenever they had to eat dinner with the Klingons, and they went away, both of them complaining about, ugh, gross people. Steven Spock, perfect. Oh, there's your Spock. All right, so yeah. I don't know if you hated this movie. I didn't hate the movie. I mean, like I was saying, the funniest part of this movie is whenever, but you have to hear it, I think it was Shakespeare, it's always better in the original Klingon. It was like, what? That was the funny part of the movie. The rest of it, I really didn't, it wasn't as bad as the one where they went out to meet God in the middle of nowhere. I was like, okay, this is really stupid. It's almost like every other movie was bad. Number 4 is like one of my favorites. I know everybody likes number 3. Nobody likes number 1, although it's weird. I watched it as a kid. I liked number 2. But 4 is one of my favorites. And Generations is awesome just because it's a lot of fan service in that one. And then of course, the absolute favorite one is with the Borg. You can't pass that up. So I was like, yeah, for $2 though, it's a, I think it's either a trade paperback or is it a graphic novel? Because I don't know if it's collecting anything or if it's just a, I opened it up and looked through it, and it's all color pictures and everything. Okay, So let's see what it is. Like, it looks like it's a reprint from actual comics. Undiscovered published by. I can't tell from just reading that real quick, because it doesn't say reprinted from something. So it may be what is it called? Graphic novel. All right, and then let's see. I got this thing next, $20, and then I had to go back to my car because there's too much stuff. And then there was a lady who had a bunch of Star Trek cards. Now I think I have a full set, but golly gee, I mean, I can't just leave that there. It was $4, and whenever I first saw it, I was like, this is hard to do with one hand, but I haven't opened my new thing yet. I saw this card was bad, but whenever she opened them and let me see the rest of them, I was like, oh, this was the only card that was actually bad on the side. Like, maybe it stuck to the bag, and the cards were in much neater condition whenever she opened it, and they were all back in there all over the place. But this is, and I know that I don't have quite a lot of these, if not a complete set. I need to go out to the building and find them, I guess. All right, they're probably fused to those plastic, things they're in. But I'm pretty sure that that's over 200 cards right there, and I feel like this set was 200. It's been a long time since I've looked at these. I love cards anyway. Then I got this at the same one for $2. The JLA Liberty and Justice. Now I don't know what exactly. It's a big giant comic book, I think. It looks more like a graphic, like what is it called, like for little kids? That, well, not the art is way more fantastic, but the artwork, and then there's like not as many words per page. It's just like, well, maybe it is. I don't know. At first I thought it was gonna be like, words at the bottom and the picture at the top, kind of like the old He-Man books were. So that's too big to just put anywhere. And then there's also another massively. This is huge. I mean, it's like, this is about right here. This is about the size of a regular comic book. So it's about the size of those big books. The what are they called? The collector's editions. This is JLA's Heaven's Ladder. So I don't know if it's supposed to collect all of the single issues, but man, it's like, what is this for? I've never seen them make these that big, except for those collector's editions, like, Action Comics #1 or whatever. It's like, this is really strange to me. But hey, $2. Heaven's Ladder #1. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I guess I have to put it on a shelf. And then while I was walking away from one area where I got a bunch of stuff last time, this caught my eye, but the person wasn't there, and I was like, well, do you know where that person is? And she's like, oh, we can sell the stuff for. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me come right back. I forgot to get my my other iPhone that has my app on it that tells me what comic books I have, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. Sure enough, I do not have this Infinity Incorporated. I love Infinity Incorporated. And it's got that yellow cover like Matilda loves. All right, so we got this one right here. Oh yeah, by the way, these were $1 each for these last 5 issues of comic books that I got. So we got Infinity Incorporated #7. We got Voltron, Defender of the Universe, A Legend Forged. I think the Legend Forged is part of the title, #4. I know I don't have this cover. I mean, this is during the time when they started making 1,000 different covers, I think. But the covers look awesome. I don't know about the stories, because it's a DDP. It's Devil's Due Productions, I think. I don't know. But this is Voltron, Defender of the Universe, #8. So it's not part of the same, like, this is not part of the same run as this, as far as I can remember. Like I said, I have like 1 or 2 of these, just because if you find them in the dollar bin, I'm not going to leave them there. And then Crusaders, the Mighty Crusaders #1, first issue spectacular. And of course, this is from Impact Comics, so it's around, well, this is actually 1992. I think Impact's, didn't they start at like in 1989? Maybe they did this thing where they had all the individual, they finally bound them up together. Plus 3 Impact trading cards inside. I doubt it. Let me try to roll it a little bit. I don't know, it kind of feels like there is. I can't seem to, let me get my elbow action in here. Let's see if it's actually in here. There are actually cards in here. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, so they're like this. They're not individual cards like some of them had. So I got Fireball, the Black Hood, and the American Crusaders. Yeah. All right. So that's cool. So I got #1. I'm very excited about that one. I used to like this series a lot. Back in the, I thought it was the 80s whenever they came out with it. All right, and then Quasar, because I don't know. I have no quasar comics, and they always look very interesting, but I never, never really got into it. So anybody can recommend quasar, let me know. And that is it for today. I mean, I did stop by Goodwill on the way back, but I figure I'll do that for like another time, because it's mostly DVDs and a few little toys. I might just make a video just to show on Thursday for the thrift store Thursday. And I think that's all I got from the flea market. I'm trying to backtrack a little bit here and go, all right, CDs, got that. Yep, that's it. That and almost a heat stroke pretty much. It was, like I said, hot. Now, in the city, it was 96 degrees on the highway going 60 miles per hour, which is the legal speed limit, so don't go, oh my gosh. No, I'm not confessing to a crime. But it was 117 in my car, and it only went down to 111 while I was traveling on the way back. When I got here, of course, it was like 86 degrees because our ocean, which is, I'm like within a mile of the ocean, and I hear it all the time. It's right now 79 degrees. So you take the average of the two temperatures of being like Charlotte, which is our 10 miles in town, and the water temperature, take the average, and that's where we usually are. I was telling my mom that last night. I was like, yep, right on the money. It was like, 79 degrees here, 83 degrees there, last night, and then 81 here, right in the middle. So anyway, thanks for coming out and watching this, and let me know which is your favorite thing I picked up, because I know Steven Spock will probably say, it's something for the Star Trek, but I don't know which one of those Star Treks. I'm probably going to say this is going to be my favorite thing, but I'm going to have to also clean this thing up. It is, taking it out, there's something lived in there or something, as you can tell. It's but I also have to say I absolutely love this one. I'm going to enjoy reading that. I'm going to go through the cards. I don't know, I got so much stuff here to do with, and it's a hot day, so it's a good day to stay inside and just chill out, literally. So again, hope you guys had a great day. Stay cool. See you next time.